Uplift, inspire, turning dust into diamonds. Let me tell you about a place where you should start your day before you go out to the world and show them. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm back. I know. A sight to behold. I go and I come. I go and I come. I do what I want, like our babe would say. I do what I want. Oh Lord, so much is happening. On YouTube and off YouTube. Uplift, inspire, she'll take you higher. Turn dust to diamonds, and the diamonds are free. Come on, come on. My little one viewer, she's always first, and he's always first. The people who worry about Mz.Teavalocity the most, they're always the first viewer. So they can go back and talk about me. This place is a joke. The diamonds are free. Uplift, inspire, she'll take you higher. I'm only gonna be on here for a few because I miss you guys. I do. I miss you guys. I really do. I don't have time for this right now. Hello, 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 hello. Well, look who's here, Mz.Teavalocity. I said, let me jump on here. I miss my people so much. I really do. I enjoy YouTube. I enjoy I enjoy my subs the most. Hey, living my best, baby. How are you, Queen? You made it in. I know you'll be in and out. I do. I miss YouTube, but sometimes YouTube is not worth the headache that it gives sometime coming on here. But I learned a lot of things from YouTube. One thing I did learn that I think has been very beneficial to me when I deal with YouTube is don't worry about other people. Hey, Kim and Keitra. Don't worry about other people. Don't want something for someone that they don't want for themselves. And I think when you come on YouTube and you see so much drama and you see some hurting people and you see people who's really mentally ill, who has mental issues, who have drug addiction problems, along with alcoholism. And I was going to do alcoholism today because I had a viewer who wrote me long time ago, and I promised her I would talk about, because there is a fine line between a functional alcoholic and a non-functional alcoholic. It's so thin you can snap that line immediately, one day. But it's pretty sad because alcoholism is alcoholism. But people who indulge in alcohol or drugs, heavily, they use that as an scapegoat to deal with reality, as well as, hey, Monty, what's going on? Beautiful mixology. As well as coming on or doing things that they wouldn't do if they wasn't under the influence. Right. You tend to do things. I used to drink years ago. And I think I told you guys, most of my fights that I've ever had in my life was in my adult life when I was partying and drinking. I will slap the shit out of you quick and think nothing of it, because alcohol and drugs, alcohol for one is liquid courage. You'll do things because you're under the influence that you normally wouldn't do. See, if I wasn't under the influence in an environment, partying environment, and you would have said something to me or called me a bitch or do something like that, I would think, what would it cost me if I was to react in the wrong way? And when you're drunk, you don't. You just react. You just boom. Before I knew it, I had hit a woman, or I had slapped a woman, or, if they said the wrong thing to me. And, bitch is one of the number one things I don't like to be called, period, by no one. And I know that people use it lightly on here and use it in a jostling way. But I just don't play that. If you don't know me, you just don't get by calling me a bitch, And so I would always run into a problem with, in my mind, I'll make you respect me. If you don't respect me, I will make you respect me. And one of my ways I thought back then, young and dumb, was to knock the hell out of you and keep it going. Because I figure if I beat your behind, you won't muck with me anymore. That's not always logical. That's not always right. But that's what drinking and partying did for me. So you see people on here who have mental illness and they use YouTube as a form of entertainment. But not only are they using YouTube as a form of entertainment, they're seeking YouTube for therapists, for people and people that they want to help them in some type of form or fashion. And then they start talking. So, I hang up in the bushes quite a bit. There's only certain rooms I go to. I'm normally right now, I'm beginning to go into what they call outliers. Outliers. People who's small and not popular, but positive or trying to start their channel, and I try to support them versus these heavy hitters over here on this side. And, I enjoy it more. It's more common, more relaxing, more entertaining to me. And then, it's just a better area. It's not as much negativity. So it's no negativity. So you don't have to utilize, you don't have to be surrounded by that energy. But that's not the point. The point is I was hanging up in someone's bushes and they were reviewing something that had gone on the YouTube streets, and it was very, very sad for me. Very sad, because from what my observation was and my perspective and my perception, the person needs help, and the person are turning to the wrong people for help. They turn it to people who are exploiting them. See, everything over here with some of the heavy hitters are for clicks and views, and every content that you put out is for a click and view. You're hoping someone will come by and listen to you, whatever the commentary is about, negative or positive. And we know drama drives, drama sells, sex sells. We know all that. But what you have to keep in mind that this is a social media application. This application is viewed by millions of people. And you don't know where those people are. Queen Diva and I talked about it the other day, because a couple of content creators live very close. In fact, I think I found out that a content creator lives 2 doors down from me. And I'm not going to go into the story, but she's a YouTube content creator. I didn't realize that they live so close. So that could be scary. So I could be talking smack about her and she lives 2 doors down. She could be talking smack about me. And, we can meet each other. Really, we could pull up. It's just that simple, because we're not far apart. But when you come on here and you start talking, whether you're drunk or sober, high or whatever, you need to be very careful what you talk about, because it may not affect you, but it may affect someone in your family. And I say that quite a bit, and I mean that, because you don't know who can get to some of your family members. So when you drunk and you come on here and you say, oh, I don't remember, I was drunk, oh, I was effed up, I blacked out, I did this. No. Don't make that excuse. You did, and you said just what you wanted to do. You just had courage, and you just had, I don't care, I'll do it. And you said what you wanted to say. And people laugh it off like, I was so drunk, I don't remember. Oh, did I say that? Oh, did I do that? Oh, no. You know exactly what you did and said. You did it because at that point, you felt brave enough to say it or do it. But you got to remember, things you say on this YouTube platform may not affect you directly, but it will affect you indirectly, and it can affect some family members. So watch what you say. Watch coming on here thinking people are for you. Everyone is not for you. It's just like in the Bible. Everybody say Jesus, Jesus, and Jesus. I think the parable is like this. You say, you're a Christian, or Jesus, Jesus. And he said, I don't know you, something like that. I could be wrong. But in other words, what I'm trying to say, everybody who pretend to be your friend is not your friend. Everybody you think's down with you, hey MJ, is not down with you. People use you for clicks and views and to exploit you. And if you allow them to do that, that's exactly what they're going to do. But the sad thing about it is you see it as entertainment, as fun, but the shit is sad because some of these people are mentally ill, but I get it. I get it. I'm not here to correct, to condone, to say anything. I'm just saying for you, the person who's doing it, be very careful of what you do and what you say, because it could come back to bite you in the ass. You might not think so. You may be ha ha he he giggling it up, and before you know it, it can get to people you don't want it to get to and cause great harm to you. You may not be no influential person. May not be a person of status. You may not be that person who it can damage the worst. So watch what you say, and I see, people do that here. And hey, it's entertainment. It's entertainment, but it's painful sometimes. It's very, very painful for people. And they're just trying to fit in. They just want someone to accept them, to love them, to, to be there for them. And over, really, YouTube is not the place for it. And I'm not just talking about over in this sector, because I mean, it is what it is. But just in general, if you're not going to speak to a licensed psychologist, psychiatrist, addiction counselor, teacher, motivator, someone who's going to take you to a high level, you need not to say some shit on here. You just don't get on here spewing out all that craziness. And I see it quite a bit over here. So I'm not talking about anyone live in particular, anyone in particular. I'm just talking about what I've observed over the last couple of weeks. It's just pretty sad, and when people are crying and they shaking up and they pleading and they really pouring their heart out to you, thinking you're for them, and you're not. That's a pretty sad, sickening situation to watch. You can hardly stomach it, because you can hear that person crying out for help. But this is not the place for help. Go somewhere, seek someone professional. YouTube is not the place for it unless you're in that, sector or section where you have licensed people that can help you, or someone who really cares about you. The rest of this is just bullshit entertainment. They don't care. It's a quick interview and it's a money maker, and your people are being exploited. That's what it is. But you need to know when you're being exploited. See, because if you under the influence and you making an ass out of yourself, and I'm just going to be for real, you making your ass out of yourself, everyone's laughing at you. They're not laughing with you. You want people to laugh with you. You want them to find humor in whatever you're doing. If it's a comedic stunt, a shock stunt, whatever it is, you want them to laugh with you, not at you. Most of these people are laughing at you, and they're waiting for you to self-destruct, self-sabotage. A lot of these people on here self-sabotage because they're under the influence and they think they ride. Hey, Melissa Scott, baby, how are you? They think they riding with people who like them, and they skinning and grinning with them, and the people are making a complete ass out of them and allowing other people to join in. You need to know the difference when people are laughing with you and enjoying what you enjoying and laughing, or are they laughing at you, making a complete ass out of you. And you see that quite a bit, on YouTube and in real life. They're making just a fool out of you, and you sitting there letting them make a fool out of you. How stupid, how pathetic, how much attention do you need? How much love are you looking for? What are you looking for? You don't even know. You're just trying to belong. And that shit is sickening to see for some people. Even though we call it entertainment, and in some areas, we hanging up in the bushes. Hey, what's going on, baby girl, Miss Playful? We hanging up in the bushes watching. For somebody who's empathetic, caring, compassionate, that shit is kind of sickening to watch, someone be exploited like that, and they don't even realize it because they want to be needed. They want to be wanted so bad, accepted so bad. Don't want acceptance. I preach this all the time. Don't want acceptance so bad that you will sell your soul. That's what's happening. You letting these people in on your private life, on how you feel with your mental issues, your struggles, your relationships, and these people don't give a damn about you. How pathetic. How sad and how pathetic. But I can't tell grown people how to run their lives. I only share a certain part of me with you all. I would love to share lots more. I would love to, sit in my home, view my grandkids, let you guys see my kids, see us interact. We a crazy family. We hoop and holler, we cuss, we just all over the place. We fight, we cuss, I'm not perfect. And I don't know if you guys keep putting me on that pedestal, that I'm this Christian woman that don't cuss. Hey, Nate, thanks for joining me. I'm this Christian woman that don't cuss, don't drink, don't hoop, don't holler. You're wrong. I do all of that. But I'm still a spiritual woman of God. I just have errors in my ways like everyone else. But you quick to judge me, right? Don't be so quick to judge people. I'm human. I would love to share some of the other sides of me, but because of the people on here are so miserable, they're so demonic that they will take anything positive and turn it around negative. I got this one content creator. Oh my gosh, I just have to say, this person is so obsessed with me and my lips and me and what habits I have, whether I drink, whether I smoke, whether I do drugs. I don't do drugs. I definitely don't do drugs. I take vitamins. I drink every blue moon, but they're so obsessed with my black lips that it drives them crazy. Every time I come on this camera and say something, it drives them crazy. And it makes me wonder, and it makes me think, why are you so obsessed with me, little old me? I'm just little old Mz.Teavalocity. But you seem to worry about my lips and my smoking and my this and my so much. Let me tell you something. Don't worry about people that don't worry about you. I don't know how irrelevant people seem to become irrelevant. Irrelevant people seem to become relevant in someone's world because they worry about them so much. Worry about you, don't worry about me. I got me. Get you. Look like you unraveling, you're spinning out of control. Look like your empire is falling, and I'm building and I'm doing fine. I'm not worried about some of the stuff on here. I haven't even been on here, but I know they worry so much about me. I just want to let you know, Sweet Pea, I'm good. Me and my black lips, me and my blood smoking or whatever, I'm good. Worry about you and yours, because I got me. And if I don't have me, for one, I know for sure God's got me and my family got me. So you don't have to worry about me. But people worry so much, and they in so many people's business, and they do try to bring so much harm to you. You can't even share your good life with people. I would love to vlog, but for what? I have to think about it. When I vlog, what am I putting at jeopardy? I really don't care, because to me, I have a good life and I do well and I'm okay and my family is good and great. But people just take everything and make it something negative, turn something positive into something negative. And it's a sad situation, because what they'll do, they will lie. They will lie. They tell them a damn lie. But because you are a believer and a supporter, you will believe them. You will believe them instead of seeing for yourself. I've said several times, I don't have to lie about anything. I'll tell you straight up who I am and what I do and where I'm from and what I got going on. I don't have to lie. So if I tell you I don't do something, that means I don't do it. Why would I lie if I smoked weed? What the hell would I benefit from lying? I smoke, but I don't smoke blunts, madam. Get your facts straight. But because people are so worried about me, it lets me know that that's what they do. That's what their life consists of: smoking blunts, drinking, getting high, getting on YouTube, lying, pretending to be someone that they're totally not. You're nothing of who you say you are. You are a fake and a fraud with just a bunch of followers, just like a David Koresh cult type thing. You know, just a bunch of follows. People don't check for themselves. They don't go outside this limits. You know, they only allowed to stay in one area. When they go outside, they'll see something different. And when you see something different, you do something different. And that's what people are afraid. A lot of content creators are afraid who has a large following. And that's what they are, cult-like followers. I said it, I believe it, and I mean it, and I see it. Cult-like following. They worry about the wrong thing, but you would love to share your stories and your life, and vlog and all, but you just can't. Sometimes you have to wait, you just have to wait and see. But yeah, so people are on here again doing what they do best, exploiting people, and people are reaching out, needing help, wanting to be friends with people who's not even worth being friends with. Some of these friends I will never sip or sit with. I just wouldn't do it. They're not my type of people, and they shouldn't be your type of people either. If you need help, with your alcoholism, you go ahead and seek AA or seek counseling. You can even go to your primary physician and they'll get you the help referrals that you need. YouTube is not the place for it. No one here really gives a damn about your problems. 9 times out of 10, some people really do care. Some people are empathetic, compassionate, and caring, and they will go out of their way or they will try to help you. But the rest of that, they really don't give a damn. They're here for clicks and views, making money so they can survive. And you watch the patterns here. And here's a pattern. People, when they don't work, they on here 24/7 making videos, starting beef, just trying to get those views, staying in drama. They all over the place. They here every night, dropping a video. They just constantly, picking with you, trying to start beef with you because they need that money because they no longer employed. Then when they get a job, they say they leaving or they leave or they back off. Just watch the pattern. You could tell when they working, when they doing okay. You don't see much of them. They trying to live life, in real life. And when they broke again, or they getting broke, or they worried about something, they run back on here and just start bullshit with people for no reason. If somebody doesn't mention you, follow you, or bother you, you don't really have much to say about them. You shouldn't if you don't watch them. That goes to show you they lie. They watch. They do watch you. They watch your every move because they obsessed with you. They are. And that's sad. But there's so much to offer here. Good morning, Midnight Star. It's so much we can offer on YouTube, other than that. But that's how it goes. You could tell these people are hungry. They starving. And then someone wrote me a comment the other day. My good old friend Duchess, my bootleg co-host, I missed her. She doesn't come down on YouTube that much, or she doesn't come, out of her skybox. She wrote me, she said, Miss T, you were being baited. In other words, this is not word for word verbatim. This is just summarizing what she said. You were being baited and you took the bait the other day. And she said, the best way to starve a hungry person is to not feed them. And I say, you're absolutely right. People will bait you. They will say your name. They will say something about you. They will just nag at you until you answer them because they're looking for attention. They're looking for your attention because they see that you are paying them dust. And you're right, I was baited. I was baited that day and I answered. And I didn't have to, because if they so hungry and you don't want them to thrive, to grow, you don't feed them. And that's what I'm learning to do, not to feed into a lot of this stuff. Just don't feed into it. They'll go away. But some people like Miss Obsession, she doesn't go away. She constantly stay in my bushes waiting for me to say something so she can mention me or make videos or whatever, because that's an obsession. She just can't leave me alone. She just won't go away. And people like that, you just really do ignore. You just ignore them. Yeah, you just ignore them, But, normally if you ignore someone who constantly pick on you or have your name in their mouth and you don't want to be bothered with them, normally they go away. But these are different type of people. These are just different type of people. They don't go away. You know why? Because there's nowhere for them to go. YouTube is their life. They live YouTube. They breathe YouTube. This is how they survive, is YouTube. So they're going to make you their content. They're going to put you as part of their commentary because this all they have. Because most people who have real lives, you don't even see them on YouTube. You haven't seen them lately, or they don't come on YouTube that much. Because why? They live in their real lives. They're enjoying their family. They're enjoying the weather. They may be gardening, taking trips at the swimming pool, having cookouts, anything. They're just not on here every day soaking up drama, looking for drama. The ones that really don't have family or people to love them or not gainfully employed, you're right. People like that, they're down here looking for beef, starting drama, keeping drama going because they don't have anything in real life to value, So they have made YouTube their real lives, and that's why a lot of people with mental illness come here, because they really don't have anywhere to go. They don't have anything to do. So they come here and they try to befriend these people who are really not good for them because they just exploiting them. That's all they doing. But that's all I really wanted to talk about today. I just ran across a video and it made me physically ill because of the exploitation and the crying out that people who have some type of mental illness, they cry out to you and they want you to notice them. They want to be a part of you, and you exploit them and you make a damn fool out of them. And then, like I said, people get drunk. They come on here and they make a damn fool out of themselves. You right, Monty. Where else can you say or do what you want and not be touched? Exactly. See, you could be anybody on YouTube. You could say anything on YouTube, and there's normally no repercussions. Sometimes your channel gets struck. They shut down the channels and stuff, but really is nothing else to do. I mean, there's no repercussion. You could say and could do what you want here. And one thing about it, you don't have to have talent really to come down here and get subbies. You could become a YouTube celebrity. I watch Casino a lot. Right? Right, Diva? I love the slot machine, so I watch Casino. And I'm thinking, these people are gambling, right? They're gambling, and you are sending them money, and they gambling thousands of dollars. But that's how you have good supporters. Those people have supporters who not only feed their addiction, their gambling habits, because they do it for entertainment as well, and they have money to do it. But you just see any content or commentary, or anybody want to be a content creator, you come down here, you can get subbies, that you can get followers, subbies. I don't like to call them followers. Some are followers for certain content creators, and some are subbies for entertainment and enjoy your content, your commentary and stuff. But it's not hard to do. You could be anything you want to be. You could create a YouTube channel doing anything. You will get subs. And it is what it is. So I watched this guy, several of them, and they give him super chats and stuff, and he gamble, and he's a celebrity YouTuber. Crazy as hell. How do you become a celebrity YouTuber off of gambling? Simple. People enjoy that. That's entertainment. I like watching him gamble his money. Hey, Sephora. I mean, it is what it is. I don't super chat him because shit, he has more money than I do. He's gambling thousands, winning thousands. You know what I mean? So losing thousands. So no need for me to super chat him. But the point I was trying to make is there's an audience for him. There's an audience for him. He has thousands of people watching. Listen, here's the funniest thing: is a small world, but a big world. I know that's an oxymoron. YouTube is a small world, but a big world, right? I've been in someone casino and seen someone else that I see in the chats all the time. And I was trying to figure out, where the heck did I see this person? I know this person. That person goes into someone else's live with me quite often. We're together quite often in someone else's live. And I happen to see her in this casino live. Who would have thought? I wouldn't have thought I would see her over there. But that goes to show you that is a small world within a large world, if that makes sense to you. I know it sounds kind of oxymoron, but it's a small world in a big world. You never know who you see. But he's a celebrity YouTuber off of damn gambling. When people see him, they take pictures with him. Oh, can I get a picture with you? Can I get a picture with you? So it doesn't take much for you to become a celebrity on YouTube. You just have to get the subs. You just have to get the views. You know, people will come to you. As entertainment is an entertainment app, is a learning app, you know? So it doesn't take much. But I don't know how I got off on that, because I was saying you could be anybody you want to be on YouTube. You could fake and fraud, pretend like you have big houses, mansion, you know, you have mansions, you have 1,000 degrees, you have, you know, so many businesses, you're this, you're that, and you actually don't have to be none of the above, but people will believe you. You know, people will believe you. You can make people believe you. And most people believe you because they like you. They know you lying. They know you lying. They know you ain't got all. They know you ain't about to do all. They know you ain't, but they just like you for you. It's easy. They just like your commentary. But that's that. That's what I was talking about. So like I said, my observation was that, you know, people get on here and they have problems and they looking for love in all the wrong places and they're being exploited. And it's so sad because they really looking for love in all the wrong places. They looking for you to be there for you, to be there for them, to support them, to uplift them, to point them in the right direction. They just want to talk to you. Sometimes people just want to talk. I had someone call me because, you know, my number is listed there, and they just wanted to talk. And I asked them, I said, are you calling me for advice or you just want to talk? And they said, oh no, Miss T, because when we took to the conversation, when we started the conversation, they spoke, they greeted me, you know, and then they just commenced to talking to me. And they just started talking. And then I said, do you want me to listen or you call me for advice? They said, I want you to listen and give me advice. I said, well, in order for me to, you know, really give you feedback on what you're saying, you have to stop talking. You just have to stop talking at one point and let me give you my feedback on what you're saying. But if you want me to just listen, I'm all ears, baby. Shoot, go for it. I'll listen. So sometimes people just want you to listen. Sometimes people are looking for you to advise them. And hopefully and prayerfully, you are advising them the right way. And you're not, you know, you're not coming down here. If they came on YouTube to talk to you and stuff, you're not exploiting them and making an ass out of them. And they don't realize it because they believe in you. They believe in whatever you're selling. They believe in you and they come to you for advice and help. And you turn on your live and you make a spectacle out of them. And then some people come on here and make a spectacle of themselves when they get under the influence of alcohol or drugs. They come on here and they say and do. Good morning. They come on here and say and do things because they feel good at that appointed time, you know. But I remember when I used to drink, and I use myself as an example. I remember when I used to drink and party, right? I would do some things that I wake up the next day and regret. Not to say I didn't remember them, because I know that's bullshit if I said, oh, I don't remember doing it. No, I remember doing it. I just regret doing it. And had I not been drinking, I probably wouldn't have done those things. That's what I'm talking about. You don't know. You make excuses like, oh, I don't remember, I'm drunk. Oh, I was effed up last night. Did I do that? Girl, no, don't tell me I did that. You know exactly what you did. And if you drink that much that you can't remember what you did, you have a real serious problem. You have a serious, serious problem then. And so that's the part I want to talk about, functioning alcoholics. That's what I was going to go. But I'm not going to do that live on this because I lost my research book in the midst of moving. I lost my research book. But functioning alcoholics, their function, they go to work, they look nice, you know, they complete their 8-hour job, they go to their kids. If they have children, they go to their function, the family function, the job, they go to school, they go to whatever they need to do, but they still can be an alcoholic because the moment they have a free moment, they drink. And if they go to a function, most of the time, if it's like a family function or a party function, something like that, they have to have alcohol. Alcohol have to be involved in their everyday life in some form or fashion. And that's how they function. You know, and even though it's a thin line between a functioning and a non-functioning alcoholic, you're still an alcoholic. You're still an alcoholic, believe it or not. It still will affect you eventually. Well, first of all, it's going to affect you because it's going to kill your liver. It's going to shoot your liver. And it won't take long if you drink every day, liquor, beer, something like that. It's not going to take long to destroy your body. So whether you're a functional one, you think you're doing fine, you healthy, you're not, because you're killing your liver by drinking, you know. So, hey, Regina M. So that's what I was going to do, functioning alcoholic versus non-functioning alcohol. Because people say, oh, I go to work every day. I go to work every day. I take care of my kids. I take care of my bill. I take care of this. But I have a drinking problem. I drink every day as well. Every opportunity I get to drink, I drink. But I'm still functioning. You know? And people don't understand. And someone wrote me, she said, Miss T, I'm a functioning alcoholic. And I believe she says she hasn't gotten help. What would I suggest or whatever? I suggest you go seek help, because one day you could be a functioning alcoholic. The next day you could be a non-functioning alcoholic. One day you could be doing well. The next day you could not be doing so well, mentally, physically, or however. Because eventually drugs will take you down and alcohol will take you down. If you indulge in it heavily, eventually it will destroy you. It takes time. Sometimes we could be ahead of the game. We could drink. We could have things, you know, going on, our life going great. And one little thing could throw a wrench into what you got going on, will cause you to sink. And you will become just an alcoholic. You wouldn't have to worry about the functioning part, because you would just become an all-out alcoholic, because that's how you will deal with your problems. And most people who drink or indulge in drugs heavily is because they masking a problem. Trust and believe. They're masking something. And some people get high every day. Some people smoke weed just to be smoking it because they like to, you know, they like to high. They doing okay. But when you start seeing people crying and having breakdowns, getting depressed and stuff like that, when they drinking, is because they at a moment in their life where they feel desperate. And alcohol is doing nothing but covering it. That's all. Because you wake up with that same problem the next day. Alcohol is just lowering it. I mean, not lowering it. I'm sorry, Monty. I was trying to read this thing. Alcohol is just masking it, you know? But you have serious problems when you come on here and you talk crazy and you do reckless things and you crying and screaming and you breaking down. 1 minute you good, the next minute you not. You self-sabotage it. You sabotaging your relationships with your friend. You sabotage, you just all over the place. You really erratic. Is because you have something going on in your life and you drinking or getting high to mask the problem, and you should seek help. You should seek professional help. Lower the percent only means you can consume more liquor before getting drunk. Yes, Monty. I'm telling you, I used to drink. It was a bummer. It was crazy. I said, wow. I said, you do all that? But I remember what I did. I sure did. And I don't think I would have done it. Hey, baby, what's going on? Spill it, boy. Long time no see. Well, I did see you the other day. I listened to your cleanup too. But anywho, but you tend to consume alcohol and think you are right and you're not all right. It's killing you slowly. It's killing you slowly. So, but don't come on here acting like no fool, telling your business, telling your family business. How would your family like if someone approached them, come to the church? I thought about something and I'm just going to say this. And if the person think it's for them, it's for them. Well, go to your pastor and show your pastor or your aunt or your uncle or your mother or your father the behavior you display on YouTube and the things that you say involving you, your family, your past relationships. How you think that would affect your family? I know my family would be mortified if I was that type of person, because for one, it embarrasses your family. And these people could get to anybody they choose to get to. Don't be fooled. Don't think no one here is so protected that they can't be touched, that their family can't be notified, because this is vicious. This is vicious territory. They'll get to you. They'll get to your job. I was thinking this morning when I was going to do this thing on alcoholism. I was thinking about this young lady that I haven't seen around lately, and I don't know what happened. And the reason why I thought about it, and I'm going to mention her name, is because Diva asks quite a bit. She wondered what happened to Kiki. I said, I don't know, Diva. I said, she just disappeared. But I remember Kiki, the beautiful sweetheart, or the something sweetheart, Kiki, the YouTube sweetheart. I remember Kiki before disappeared and she came back. So I don't know, but I hope she's doing okay. I don't wish any harm on her. And I think, to me, from observation and perspective, she had a little drinking problem, or she enjoyed drinking, coming on here, acting a certain kind of way. And I don't know, it could have affected her job. I heard at one point, but Queen Diva, I'm not sure. I heard at one point that someone had gotten to her job. So perhaps they spoke to her, but I haven't seen her. Have you seen Kiki, the YouTube sweetheart? Did she change her name, change her channel? Anybody know of her? Have you seen her? I just hope she's doing well, because the last couple of times that I watched her live, she wasn't doing too well. She was spiraling out of control. And I'm telling you, my heart felt, a little compassion for her, because something was going on. I don't know what she was dealing with, but she was dealing with something. And she was kind of spiraling out of control. So I don't know where she at, but I don't see her. So I hope all is well with Kiki, the YouTube sweetheart. And I mentioned her because I mentioned she would come on here and she would be intoxicated and she would just have diarrhea. Have diarrhea of the mouth. So I'm not sure if she's okay. But anyway, I will try to do that thing on alcohol and get us a couple of things to show us the difference, and work with that because I promised the young lady that I would do it and I would keep it keep her confidential. But sweetheart, I haven't forgot about you. I know you hang up in my bushes. I haven't forgot about you. I haven't been doing much of YouTube, and you probably realize that, but I'll try to do that breakdown for you. Kiki, she is probably under another name. Oh, okay. Okay, but hopefully she got the help she needed and doing good. Yes, Regina, and that's something that really I was concerned about. If when we see people spiraling out of control, as far as drugs and alcohol or mental issues or stuff, I wish them well. I wish they would find someone and they would get help. They would get help. She was a beautiful young lady. I know she had done some things on these streets. I don't know that well. That wasn't my concern. My concern was that I think she needed to get help with what was ever going on with her because she was spiraling out of control. And I had seen her fall asleep on live and things like that. That means that you're too intoxicated, you're too intoxicated, and perhaps you may have a little problem that you need help with. But thank you, Regina, for answering that because I haven't seen her in months, and Diva asked me about her because Diva used to follow her too. At one point, we was watching her lives at the very end. And for the and for thank you, Diva. But anywho, that's what I was talking about. I was just coming on here to chit chat a little bit because I miss everyone. But again, I have real life stuff going on and I'm doing my real life stuff and I'm enjoying the weather. I'm enjoying the home. I'm enjoying my grandchildren and everything. Next week, I think on the 14th, I want to bring my oldest princess on here, to do a live with me, or we're going to do an upload, and I'm really questioning that. So, but me and my oldest princess is supposed to do an upload. We supposed to make vegan ice cream because I love ice cream so much, and I'm not supposed to have it because of the cholesterol in it. And you guys know I'm trying to really work on my cholesterol to fight getting on medication, right? I'm trying to help myself. I'm trying to help myself and do the right thing. So her and I are supposed to make vegan ice cream. Hey, Sassy, we're making vegan butter pecan ice cream. She said butter pecan. My father loved butter pecan, yeah. I said, okay, we'll make butter pecan ice cream and it's going to be vegan style. Ugh. But I think it looks good and the ingredients sound good, like it can't be too bad. So, it just omits the milk, the dairy really well. No, it doesn't omit the dairy. I'm wrong. Yeah, it just I think it omits regular milk, something like that. And they do it with coconut milk and almond milk and stuff like that. And I drink almond milk. Yeah, that's what we drink. Our family drink almond milk, and I like soy milk. So I'm trying to help myself not to get on medication. So next on the 14th, my granddaughter is out of town, but she said, yeah, when I come back, we could make your vegan ice cream. Diva said vegan ice cream. I said, yeah. Oh, TC saying vegan ice cream tastes great. Oh, Money saying it's her favorite. Oh, I thought I love two fruity bars. Oh, okay. You guys give me a brand I could try, but I'm going to make it because I promised to do an upload with it. And plus my granddaughter and a couple of her friends wanted me to do a seafood boil and they wanted me to let them go live. And you know what? My desire is to do that. I'm just afraid. I'm afraid because I just have to tell y'all, you guys, I'm afraid because of the area I'm in. I'm afraid because of the area I'm in. I'm afraid to have fun and be me, all out be me and be silly with my grandchildren and stuff like that. My boys and my daughter. Well, my daughter is not very playful, but my boys are silly as hell. They are silly. We do some crazy things, you guys. Even I do some crazy things at my age that we want to videotape, but I said, son, We're just in the wrong place. We're just in the wrong place. But so we're going to make vegan ice cream, and I'm going to do a seafood boil with them. Before they go back to school, I'm going to have a seafood boil for them. So I might do an upload. I might do an upload. Like I said, I'm really contemplating and thinking hard because I don't want to involve my grandchildren and her friends on the YouTube. You know, you had cashew ice cream. What? Okay, so hey, so bomb, how are you, baby? I know they were looking for you a couple of months. Are you doing well, so bomb? Are you okay, sweetie? They was looking for you a couple of months. TC, I spoke to you, Queen. Hello. Hey, TC, we have 4 to taste so far. What? I didn't even know. I was trying to find the brand last night. My granddaughter and I, one of my grand princesses, we went and got some ice cream. She wanted some ice cream, and I went in the store, and I was looking for a vegan brand, but I didn't know a brand. So I end up, just to satisfy my craving for ice cream, because I haven't had it, and I can eat ice cream every night, I went and brought a little Ben & Jerry chocolate Garcia. It was just not enough, you guys. It just was not enough. That little thing of cherry Garcia, but I ate it just to satisfy my craving until I can make my my vegan ice cream. Good morning. You have every right to be cautious. Thank you, Simply Living. I really do, because I am. So yes, I'm good now. How are you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I've hit some rough spots, but guess what? I'm coming on out. I'm coming on out. Trouble don't last always, but trouble will come your way, but it doesn't last always. With God, all things is possible. I'm still on the rise. I'm still on the rise. Good morning. So, you said that someone said that they was going to tell me a brand of vegan ice cream, but I'm going to make butter pecan ice cream. I'm going to make my own ice cream. I am, because I love ice cream. And I think ice cream was driving my cholesterol up along with potato chips. So I haven't had chips in I think when that doctor called me, I swear this is the truth. I don't think I had chips since then. It's been about 2 months ago. I told y'all about 2 months ago. Yep, I haven't had a potato chip, and I love potato chips. I do. I just love junk food. I haven't had a lot of chocolate because that has cholesterol, high cholesterol. I haven't had cakes and candies, cookies, none of that junk. So I am doing okay. I hope I'm oh God, I hope I don't get disappointed when I go to the doctor and they draw my labs and he tell me that my cholesterol is still high and he has to put me on medication, because I'm trying so hard, you guys. I am trying so hard. I really am. Me, 2 months without potato chips, without ice cream, and I just had ice cream yesterday. That's damn good for me. Real good for me. Real good. So hopefully, he said, oh, your cholesterol is down. Keep working on it and then come back in 3 months and we'll see. But I'm hoping that I don't walk in there. He said, oh, yeah, I hate to tell you, your cholesterol is still high. I think I would just have a fit. Somebody said, Mr. Beta Joe said, oh, potato chips, I want some now, but shouldn't. Kudos to you. Yeah, I just didn't do it. Thank you, TC. Thanks for the encouragement. I think I'll do fine too. I think I'll do fine, because when I found out that I had really bad reflux and it was sending me to the hospital, I stopped doing certain things and I had my reflux under control. I'm not on any medication or anything, but it was so out of control that it represented as if I was having a heart attack. That's how reflux could do to you. It presented, not represented. It presented, as if I was having a heart attack, and I started freaking and anxiety started kicking in. Then I started panicking. So I went to the hospital several times, and I just had bad reflux, and especially when I started menopausing. When you start menopausing, damn. Your hormones is all over the place. Oh my gosh, my hormones was all over the place, you guys. And then I had this reflux quick kicking it. 3 times that year I had went to the emergency room. That's how bad it was. Mixed with my hormones and reflux, me thinking I was having a heart attack, me having anxiety. I was all mucked up. Hold on. Hold on. I was all mucked up, you guys. I was coming from, hold on. I don't know if I told y'all this story, but I was at my grandson's game and we was in some other town, and on the way back, I was telling my son, oh, my chest is really, really bothering me. I said, oh my gosh. Okay, so it was reflux, but now anxiety. I was like, oh, I can't breathe. I said, my gosh. Hi, Miss Lady K. Thanks for joining me. I said, I can't breathe, son. I said, oh, he said, Mom, well, let me take you to emergency. I said, I know. And so now I'm starting to get anxious mixed with this reflux, right? So he said, okay, Mom, I'm going to take you. He said, Mom, I'm going to take you to this hospital. He says, not far from here, about 20 minutes. He said, I'm going to take you there, Mom. They real good, and they'll get you in and out real quick. They'll take care of you. They good, right? He said, I know you ain't been to this hospital, Mom. And I said, so as we traveling, right? I said, well, what's the name of the hospital? He named it. I said, I've been there. He said, damn, Mom. He said, you been to that one too? I said, yes, son, I went there too for complaining about my chest. Because it's funny, he thinking he's taking me to somewhere I've never been. I have been to 3 emergency rooms, you guys, about chest pain. Come to find out, I was menopausal and I had a bad reflux. So I they gave me some medication for the anxiety, and I learned how to control my reflux and anxiety. So when I noticed that I was about to go into some type of panic, I would just talk and calm myself down. I did just fine. So I don't have reflux problem anymore. But that Joker, woo, you talking about alongside menopause, it was really rough for Mz.Teavalocity. Real rough. And dark liquor. Dark liquor is terrible. And chocolate, I used to drink, told you. I drink dark liquor, chocolate, smoke, just all the shit's no good for you. All that was getting mixed up with this reflux, and it was driving me cuckoo, cuckoo. Yeah, it was really messing with me. So anyway, with that being said, I just wanted to chat. Thank you all for joining me. So Bomb is so good to see you exclusively with me. It's always a pleasure. Mixology Plus, Spill It Boy TV, Miss Lady K. Thank you so much for joining me. Diva, crazy. Oh, oh, Diva. You can't tell that story, but I even had Diva one time with me take me to emergency hospital because I was suffering with reflux. And I'm telling you, I was menopausal in my anxiety setting. Christmas Eve, Diva had to take me over to the emergency room. The man, he just gave me something for anxiety. When I walked in, they took the vitals. They said, everything's great. And the lady said, well, he's not going to see you. I said, oh, don't tell me he's not going to see me. You can't tell me he's not going to see me. You just take it back to the doctor and have him come see me. She said, well, you don't have any symptoms and this is triage. And I said, ma'am, I get all that, but you just take it back to the doctor and let the doctor know I want to see you. So when I went to see him, he gave me something for anxiety. He said, I think you're having an anxiety attack. Girl, I'd have been to the damn emergency room so much. I used to eat a lot of red meat. My love of steak. My cholesterol got elevated, and I was put on lower dosage of cholesterol meds for 6 months and given medical advice. I no longer have it. Good job, Regina. That's what I'm trying to do. And it's not that I eat red foods, you guys, because I tell you, I don't eat red foods. My problem was the potato chips, the chocolate, all that has high cholesterol in, and the ice cream. and fried chicken wings every now and then, but I backed off of those. I haven't eaten any fried foods since the day the man called me. I haven't eaten any chips, fried food, and just recently ate some chocolate candy. So if you tell me, I normally will take care of the problem. So yeah, reflux ain't no joke. My diva is suffering with reflux now. Is yeah, it can get so that acid could back up so bad, and if that continues to happen, it will erode your esophagus, and eventually that will kind of put you to rest because you'll need to eat through a tube. Because if the acid keep bubbling up like that, it'll start eating away at your esophagus. So you got to be very careful. You got to learn to control that stuff. And it's just what we eat. You guys, is what we eat, what time we eat. I try not to eat dinner after 6 o'clock. I'm an old fogey. I eat dinner before 6 or slightly after 6, and that's it for me. And I may have a snack, and that's it because I had to control it. Glad you're doing better. Yeah, so bomb. We are glad that you're doing better, sweetheart. It's good to see you. So I was in on 12/24 too, stress related. They gave me stuff for reflux, even though I don't have it, but I was getting the same stuff. Yeah, they'll give you stuff for reflux. I remember they told me I had an ulcer and they put me on Nexium. I was around taking Nexium, and when I went to go get my colonoscopy, yeah, was it a colon? Yeah, when I went to go get, I'm trying to see, yeah, they didn't see anything. Maybe it was an endoscopy. I'm trying to see which one it was, but they didn't see anything. And I had been taking Nexium for years. And they said, you don't have no ulcer. You don't have anything. Your stomach looked great. I was like, wow. Yeah. Upper G. Yeah, I was trying to think. Be careful of foods with a lot of sodium. You would be surprised at the food with sodium in it. It's all about your intake. Regina, you know what? That's why I cook at home now. I don't even eat out. I was eating out everything. I was eating out. I loved Mike subs. I know my ways of error. I was just eating the wrong things. And so I don't even eat out. I cook at home so I know what I'm eating. I prepare it myself, and I've introduced more fruits and veggies into my diet. In fact, for lunch today, I'm just going to have some mixed vegetables, some stir-fried vegetables. I'm going to have that for lunch and some fruit. That's it. Yeah, Diva been suffering really bad. I told her stop eating spaghetti, pizza, and different things. Yeah. I'm glad you are doing better. Thank you, So Bomb. I need to do better with my eating. I have been horrible this year. Really, Monty? Monty, you know what, Monty? You gotta come on here and make some of those quick meals, but quick, healthy meals. Make quick, healthy. And it's not, you know what, you guys, it doesn't take much to eat healthy. It can be expensive, but it doesn't take much to eat healthy, really. We just need to change our eating habits, and it'll help us because the older we get, the worse it is on our body eating and, doing the wrong things. I know, that's what I had today. I had a bowl of Raisin Bran with bananas in them and almonds. Yep, that's what I eat too. And nuts will fill you up quick. So almonds is very good. Yeah, I just ate some this morning. You brought stuff to make salads. I brought stuff to make salads. I'm on the soup and salad diet starting today. Watch your soup, baby. The sodium is real high in soup. So watch your soup if you're not making it yourself. It's really high in sodium. And all those healthy choice meals and stuff like that, you guys, they're not healthy. They are so high in sodium to preserve them that they're not healthy at all. And I don't know why they say healthy choice, smart ones and all. The sodium, watch the sodium, is terrible. I think it's hard to measure sodium levels, though. It's very hard to measure that. Even when you look it up and see how much sodium, you don't get very much sodium before it becomes dangerous to you. So we have to watch it. But 680 milligrams, that's a lot of sodiums. And that's what's in most of those healthy choice, smart ones and all that healthy eating. stuff in these canned soups and stuff like that. The sodium is outrageous. I still get the crunch. Yeah, from the almonds. Me too. Oh, you make your own. That's what's up. Yeah, make your own so you know what you putting into it. Well, you guys, it's been a pleasure. I really enjoyed, talking to you guys. I know I was all over the place. Hey, my beautiful BB. I know I was all over the place because sometimes I get so excited, so passionate. You know, I'm not the scholarly, articulate person. So sometimes I'm just all over the place. But I really enjoy talking to you guys. And I try to be relaxed and not too stuffy, because I just don't want to be too stuffy. I want to loosen up a little bit. But I do want to shout out Mama Lola. I know you up in the bushes watching me. Much love to you. Hope you're doing well. Lameek, I missed you, my king, but I know you're doing okay. I'll hit you on the back end. I'm glad to see So Bomb, BB Nice, Demita Joe, Mixology Plus. It's always a pleasure. My virtual daughter, I love you very much. I love you very much. Queen Diva, we got this. My sis, that's my biological sis. Love to see you. It was good to see Spill It Boy and a lot of other. And you guys who even hung up in the bushes, thanks for joining me. Make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I ain't gonna tell you to share it, but just subscribe and hit that like button. I don't know when I'll be back on. I don't know. Like I told you, I'm giving YouTube somewhat of a break, so I'm in and out. Remember this before I go off the air. If you're battling with alcohol or drugs, you need to seek professional help. Those are trained professionals, licensed professionals who can help you. Please don't come down here on YouTube and seek help. I come down here to motivate, uplift, inspire you, and all that good jazz, but I'm not a licensed psychologist. I'm not a licensed psychiatrist, alcohol, or addiction counselor. I'm none of those. Anything I tell you, I'm speaking from experience or research, something I have researched. Don't rely on me to have your answers, but definitely don't allow people to exploit you because you want answers. You want answers. You may not know how to get them, but coming down here, is not the place for it all the time. It's just not the place. Keep your personal business to yourself. Keep your personal business to yourself. If you hear this message and you think it's you, then maybe it's you. If you have a problem with it, then you have a problem with yourself. You don't have a problem with me. Remember, you have a problem with yourself, and I'm probably talking to you and telling you the truth. Seek professional help. YouTube is not it. These people are exploiting you. You're making an ass out of yourself, a fool. You're talking about your family business. Your family don't even know. You could be jeopardizing your family. Anything. This is not the place for it. If you need love, don't seek it on YouTube. If you need help, don't seek it on YouTube. Use this as an entertainment application, what it's designed to be, not for help. With that being said, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. So, it's been another beautiful live. I love just talking to my people.
Uplift, inspire, turning dust into diamonds. Let me tell you about a place where you should start your day before you go out to the world and show them what you're made of. Confidence, intelligence, a sight to behold, a rare and precious jewel that's worth more than gold. She will uplift, inspire, she'll take you higher.
Shout out to Dams and the B.
She'll uplift, inspire, She'll take you higher. Turn dust to diamonds, and the diamonds are free. And Mz.Teavalocity, the diamonds are free. And Mz.Teavalocity, the diamonds are free. Uplift, inspire, shall take you higher. The diamonds are free. Uplift, inspire, shall take velocity. The diamonds are free.
That's Jams Anita B. So let's get ready to get out of here. If you see your king's crown crooked, help him straighten it up. If you see your queen's crown crooked, help her straighten it up. Speak life and wisdom into your princes and your princesses. They are our joint heirs, our future. They're looking to inherit something. So I'm hoping that we are still trying to create generational wealth. We have to start somewhere. And as always, be a blessing and not a bother. It doesn't take much to bless someone. A simple hello, how are you? You look nice today. I like your hat. Can I grab that cup of coffee for you? Here's a couple of dollars to buy you some lunch. Your smile is so beautiful. You never know who you may bless just by saying a simple hello. With that being said, make sure you guys stay safe and stay safe and stay blessed. Until we meet again, peace. Thanks for joining me.